Is your current Amazon business margin-based or volume-based? There is a big difference, and not knowing your journey as far as where your business is heading could cost you a lot in the long run. My name is John. I'm a senior account executive here at My Amazon Guy, and I'd love to take a couple minutes to kind of talk about the difference between the two, right? So if you are a margin-based business, so you're solely focused on margin and not so much volume, right? For example, if you're commanding a higher price for a higher ticket item, you know that it's not going to be volume based, because usually higher ticket items, you're going to get less frequency of purchases versus something like an impulse buy, like $5 or $10. For example, if you have, I don't know, some sort of electronic for your computer that runs in the $299 range, right, that you've developed, you're not going to get as many sales as you would compared to something that's like a cell phone case. So understanding that, the dynamic between the two is really relative. So on a cell phone case, for example, you're volume-based, meaning you're taking a razor-thin margin, but your whole business goal is working on volume. So it doesn't matter that you're taking 10% or 12% margin or even less, because you know your business is about volume, because you're running through inventory, you have another container coming in, it's all about volume. Versus margin based, right? So your product is more expensive, but you have a larger margin in there, right? So it's making up for the sales velocity that you're not getting with the volume based, but you're making, for example, the same amount of the same amount of profitability, not revenue, between one volume item versus one margin item. These things are so confusing, even for me. One margin item versus, let's say, 20 volume items, right? So which is your business? And you knowing that, it kind of commands different price points, right? So if you know, it's really very hard to have both. What I mean by that, it's really hard to have a big volume-based business and have a super large margin, right? That's why it boils down to, one of the two. And really knowing which business you have sets you up for success. So if you're trying to command a higher price point and you want to know why you're not doing 1,000 units a week, you're trying to run a margin and a volume-based business together, and it's very difficult. So knowing the fact that you're a margin-based, profitability business, you're okay with moving 25 to 50 units a week versus volume-based, you need to move like 500 to 1,000 units a week, right? That's just giving you some insight as understanding the difference between the two, and understanding where you stand as a business is crucially important, right? That's all, kind of important for setting up goals and KPIs and performance indicators and all this kind of good stuff, right? So hey, listen, when you bring on an agency or have someone else working for you, or even, bootstrapping and doing it yourself, you're okay with getting the X amount of sales as far as expectation goes, because you now know what kind of business model you're after. So, like I said, my name is John. I'm a senior account executive here at My Amazon Guy. Feel free to book some time with me. I'd love to talk to you about your Amazon business and where we can definitely take you. We are completely full service, so we run A to Z through everything. So definitely look forward to hearing from you soon. Take care. Bye.